Good morning, everyone. Today I am scrapbooking Tegan again. I was just about ready to go through every grandchild's name. You know how it is when you have more than one, it's like every kid gets called the same name, or all the names. And she was probably, let's see, I think she was 2 here, or just about, or probably she had just turned 2, I would think. And she's, it's summertime, I can tell by the way she's dressed. And she's sitting in this little twig, it's like a twig sofa for dolls. And her sister both sat in this chair. It must be very well glued together, or I think it actually had little nails in it and probably glued too. But it was just the right size for them to sit in, and so both of them have sat in it. And so I'm gonna call it just my size. And I'm going to use these letters from Paper Studio. I'm going to use these letters from Elle Studio. And I'm going to use these letters from Heidi Swapp. And I'm also, the paper I'm using is from Farm Life. Is that it? Yeah, Farm Life from Mintay. And I'm using Brad's from Simple Stories Summer Lovin. And I used these the other day when I did Skylar and Aiden on the swing set. So I'm using those again because I don't think I actually have this collection. I had just bought the Brad's because I had a bunch of summer collections. And I actually tried 3 spring collections. The summer collections were all too much like pool or water things. So anyhow, it's like I tried all those, but it just looked the best on this. The colors were right. It's like, okay, I'm using those. Okay, so I'm using this piece. It's got the gingham on one side, this floral on one side, and then this wood grain and another gingham. And they're both diagonal ginghams. And I'm going to do my favorite, which is, which way does this go? I think it goes this way. Yeah, the bees are, most of the bees are up that way. I don't know if it actually matters. But I'm gonna use a horizontal band. This is one of my go-tos. Okay, and I think I want it a little more over here. Think about there. That should do it. Okay. And then I've got, since I cut off since I trimmed this down, I thought, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this too, because I love gingham. It's like when it's flowers and gingham, I have this real fight whether am I gonna use the gingham or am I gonna use the floral? So today I'm gonna use both. I don't have too many pictures. Well, it's like, you know, the second kid never gets as many pictures. And so it's like I have lots of pictures of the first kid, and I don't know if it'd be the same in my second daughter's family, just because her first child is a daughter. I don't know if it'd be the same because, you know, the girls are more apt to pose and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to put this, actually, do I want them this way? I kind of was thinking about doing them this way and letting them overlap, because she's kind of looking out, but really she's looking forward to all of them, so I'm kind of thinking about doing that. Now I can't decide. I think I'm gonna do it this way. And the sun was kind of in her eyes here, so she's kind of squinting. Okay, and I'm gonna put it right about here. Now I gotta move these. But I wanted to make sure, well, I had them in the right spot. Okay, and I'm gonna kind of center this. Let's see, that's like one over, and this is, I can't do my measurements. Okay, this is 1 1/8, and this is 1/8. Perfect. Okay. I just thought this looks so pretty with her dress, and I've already done one layout with her in the same dress when she was drawing. She was making little tiny circles. And I don't know, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that, filmed that layout too. Okay, and I think I'm just gonna maybe put this right in the center and have the other one overlap a little bit. So I just got to figure out where my center is. That's the most difficult part. Okay, so that is, let's say, 1. Oh, this is a problem with being off center. Okay, so I would say, so this would be 2 and 1, 2. So I need 2 and 2, 2 1/4 from that 7. 2 on this side, I think. I don't know. I should do that X in the middle. You know how we used to do that in school? Yeah, I'm thinking that would be good right now. Okay, so if I do 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me see if I can guess it from the outside. Nope. Okay, I'm just doing my math here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be it here. So I'm gonna have to come over one more. And come over one more on this. I think 1/8 from there and 1/8 from here should do it. Okay, if I'd have just looked at that, would have made it so much easier. Okay, and my title is going to be just my size, and I'm thinking of putting it there. I don't know, maybe I'll wait until closer to the end because it's going to be by itself anyhow. Okay, I'm using this little, it looks like an enamel pot. And I'm going to need a little bit of glue on here too, because otherwise I'll have to try to glue it afterwards, and you know, and I got to bend it, these little skinny pieces. I don't like to do that. Okay. And I'm just going to let it overlap onto there. I still got too much glue on there. Okay. And then this floral, it looks like a poppy floral. I had poppies growing at my old house, and the first year that I was there, my father-in-law came over and just started pulling them up because he thought they were weeds. Or maybe it was the second year, because I knew what they were by then. This is funny. It's like, no, they're poppy plants. But they did look like a thistle. Okay, and I'm gonna tuck this in here. So that's why you've seen that I didn't push it down real far. Okay, and then I'm gonna put some dimensionals on here, which I usually do. So I think I'll stop and do that so you don't have to watch that. Okay, I also put down the title since I paused it, and I have to say you do not even see the just, but since my size actually describes it good enough, I'm just gonna leave it because I don't know if I can get them up, but so they're there. Okay, I've got dimensionals on this little piece of fence, and I'm just gonna put it right over this little enamel pot. And then I just have dimensionals on the bottom and one side of this little flower. And I'm not sure what kind of flowers they are, but they look like dandelions to me. And I like dandelions because they're just flowers in the wrong place. And maybe they're not in the wrong place. Okay, and I also have a little butterfly. And if you've watched me before, you know that I put dimensionals on the outside, put glue right down where the body is, and then I always put the, well, except for the one time that I didn't, it's like it didn't work well. And then I'm gonna stick this down here, decide what direction I want it, and I'm gonna have it like it's gonna fly off the page today. I have this little wreath I'm gonna stick up here, and I think I'm gonna have it, I'm gonna put another floral over it, this one here, and I don't want to cover up the full daisy. So I think I'm gonna put it like this, and so I'm gonna cut off a piece of it here. And let's see. And maybe a piece of it right above this other daisy. And I'm gonna tuck it in here. So I'm just gonna put some glue on it. Here, there. Should do it there. And I can always use this on something else. And then I have another poppy, and this one I did not pull the backs off the dimensionals, so I'm doing that now. And that's why I'm so quiet. I just can't concentrate and talk at the same time. And I think it looks like it goes in this direction. And so, let's see, I want to still be able to see that little daisy. I think I'm gonna do it like this, so it kind of looks like it's dangling down here. And then I've got two, I don't know if they're moths or butterflies, because I always think butterflies have to have their wings up like that, but I don't know. I just have no idea. I know sometimes I've seen moths like this with their wings up. Okay, so I'm gonna stick one here. I'm just gluing them down like I do the butterflies. Except for that did not stick that well, so I think I just didn't have the other little flower down quite enough, because it didn't even hit that area. Okay. And then the other one, let's see, where do I want that? I kind of thought about it here, but I don't know. Decisions. I want to have 3 because I have one here. And if I have the one there, you know, I'm shooting for that trifecta. I mean the triangle. Or maybe it's a trifecta. Going for the trifecta. Okay, I'm gonna stick it right there. It overlaps the picture just a tiny bit. And now I got a little something there. Okay, and then I have 3 brads, and one says these are the days, and I think I'm gonna stick that one down here. She's got all these colors in her dress, well, except for the turquoise, and she's got a little cat there, I think it is, with a little outfit on. Okay, let's see, this one has a dragonfly. I think I'm gonna, where do I want the dragonfly? I think I'm gonna stick the dragonfly up in here. Or do I want to lift it up, put it up here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it there. And then I have one yellow brad. I'm gonna stick down there. Okay, and oh, I was gonna have enamel dots and I don't have them ready. Here's how I keep my enamel dots. One of these plastic containers from the Dollar General. Let's see if I can find something quick. I think the yellow would be great because she's got yellow on her dress. We also have this, the turquoise, or the yellow from that. I think I'd kind of like to pull in the turquoise. So, or it's more like a, I think it's more blue than a turquoise. Well, I don't know. It's pretty close, either one. But this is, it looks like the darker color of it. So I think I'm going to use these. So I think I'll put one there. Here, do I want this? I think I'm going to push it in just a little bit more closer to my little dandelion, if that's what that is. And then have these kind of coming out of the flowers. Now what do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To me it kind of looks like that because of the arrangement. So I think I'm going to stick another enamel dot down here. Okay, so now when I see this, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I want to do odds, I'm going to have to, I don't think I'm going to use the big one at all. I need to do 3 if I want odds. And I'm going to put one up in here. Nope, I'm going to wear it instead. Am I so quiet today? I haven't talked to a soul today. So I think that's how come it seems like I'm quiet. Okay, so yeah, I had an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. Is that what I think I have? Guess I'm gonna put in one more. Maybe over here. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna stick one right by this dragonfly too. Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. Okay, so I think that's it. Do I want to stick this someplace? No, not seeing it. Okay, so that's Tegan sitting in that chair. I just think it's so cute that her and her sister both sat in that little, it's a doll chair, or maybe it's for, you know, sitting someplace with a potted plant on it or something. I don't know what it was for, but I bought it at one of those craft supply places. But I just thought it was cute that they all sat in it. Okay, so thanks for joining me, and I will be back tomorrow. I'll have close-ups of these at the end, and I will see you then. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.